Hello, and thank you so much for your interest in Transformed a Spiritual Journey. This video is for those who have purchased the audiobook of Transformed a Spiritual Journey from transformedjourney.com. And it will show you how to transfer the audiobook from the store to your computer to your device, whether it's an iPad or an iPhone. In this case, I'll be using my iPad, but the same process will work with an iPhone. This process should be similar between both Mac and Windows computers. Once you have purchased the audiobook from the website, you'll get an email that has something like this, and you will click on the link to download the audiobook onto your computer. Once the zip file has been downloaded onto your computer, navigate to it, which will probably be your downloads folder. You should see this file. You open it up, which will unpack or unzip the file. It might take a moment, but once it does, you should see this folder with all of the MP3s inside of it. So the next step is to open up iTunes on your computer. Go back to the folder and drag and drop it into iTunes. iTunes will load all of the MP3 files one by one. Now, unfortunately, as it does, it's going to think that this is music. So you're going to have to tell iTunes that this is actually an audiobook. So once the MP3s have all been loaded, click on the first one, hold the Shift key, click on the last one, let go of the Shift key, and then right-click the selected MP3s. Click on Get Info. Now when you do this, iTunes might prompt you and ask, are you sure you want to change information for multiple items? Select Yes. And then go into Options and change this from music to audiobook. And once you've done that, Transformed should appear under your audiobooks. The next step is to plug in your device, whether you're talking about an iPhone or an iPad. If this is your first time doing so, iTunes and your device will ask if you want them to trust each other. Select Yes, and you'll have to enter the PIN on your device. And then you open up your device within iTunes by clicking it here. And then you'll navigate to your audiobooks section under Settings, not under On My Device, but under Settings, Audiobooks. Select this box, make sure Transformed is selected, and also make sure all of the boxes are checked. And then you click Apply, which will move this onto your device. If you want to check the progress of it, it shouldn't take very long, but it should have a progress bar up here as it's transferring the files. Once all of that's done, confirm that it did in fact go onto your device. Now you can find the audiobook on your device by going to the Books app or the iBooks app on your iPhone or your iPad. And once it's been opened, tap on the Library tab on the bottom, and then tap Collections, and then tap Audiobooks, and it should be there for you. And once you've done all of that, on your computer you can go back to your Downloads folder and delete both of these because the files have been transferred to a different part of your computer through iTunes. You can double check that by clicking Done out of your device, and then going back to the Audiobooks section on your iTunes library, and there it is. Thank you again so much for your interest in Transformed a Spiritual Journey. May God receive all of the glory, and may He bless you.